Almost Live follows the real-life adventures of author, researcher, and survivalist Thomas Marcum. This show is presented in a raw footage format.
Hello guys, before we get started today, I want to say that this episode of Almost Live is dedicated to my neighbor who passed away early this morning, Lloyd Vanover. He was a good man, he was a good neighbor. He fought in Vietnam, he was a helicopter pilot, and he will be missed. With that said, I want to welcome you to season 2 of Almost Live. This year we're going to try to do a few different things. We're going to use some better cameras. We're going to do a little bit more editing, but it will also still be presented in the It will also be presented in a more of a raw format, but we are going to try to make it a little better this season. Season 1 is currently on Amazon Prime. It's actually performing pretty good. We kind of threw it together, or I kind of threw it together. I wasn't really expecting to put it on Amazon, but at a suggestion of a friend I did, and it's done fairly well, and it still continues to do fairly well. Let me tell you what we're doing today. Today I'm back in the area where I finished off season 1. I'm going to go back into the area where I found all the Bigfoot stuff, the stick formations, and I'm going to set up a few game cams. And we also got a bear there, you know, on our game cams last season at the end of the episode. But we know there's some stick formation there, and it appears to be Bigfoot activity. So what we're going to do, this is actually the first time I've been able to get out this year. The winter has kind of lingered on. My wife had to have some surgery, and we was down a few weeks for that. She's doing okay, but nothing serious, life-threatening or anything, but it needed to be taken care of. So today we're going back to where we finished off. I'm hearing a lot of weird sounds. Probably just trees stuff popping where I've not been out and used to it. But we're going to go where we finished off last year at, and set up some game cams, and maybe we're going to look for some tracks and some new stick formations. So let's just tag along and see what we find, and maybe I can find a few other things I can point out that you might find interesting. Cut off the camera. Just a little bit of a video to where we're going up the mountain. Like I said, this is my first time out this year, so of course I'm huffing and puffing pretty strongly. I can show you something right quick though. If you will look at these plants right here, you see several of them out through there. That's what's known as a mayapple, and it does have a edible fruit like berry on it thing. But you must eat it once it's extremely ripe and close to spoiling. They are a little bit poisonous if you eat them beforehand. It's nothing that would probably kill you, but when it's actually, the little berry grows up under the leaf, when it actually is ripe, it kind of resembles a lemon, the color and all. And just before it spoils is the best time to eat them. Like I say, they are slightly poisonous, but I don't think it would be enough to kill you or anything like that. So there's a little bit of something for you today. It's known by several other names too, but I know most people are probably familiar with the term mayapple. Okay, I'm gonna head up the hill if I can keep breathing. Okay guys, I've made it to where that one odd formation thing was. Of course it's still here. I can't really tell no difference in it. Maybe it might be a few more sticks or something added into it. I guess I do need to also tell you that early this year, when 2018 rolled over, we had quite a bit of heavy rain and some flooding. So some of these little streams and stuff that run next to this road has really washed out, and it's parts of it are even rougher than what it was before. There that is again. if I remember correctly, there was a stick formation over in that way. I think I'll see if I can find it. As you can see, things have not really got good and green yet. Another thing I have to be aware of while I'm out here is that where we are early in the year, we have to be very cautious of bears. We didn't have the world's hardest winter, but I'm sure food was scarce, and this time of year there's not a real whole lot to eat yet. So we do have to be aware of our surroundings and watch for bears. They could potentially be aggressive. So I'm gonna go over here and see if I can find that stick formation. Looks like it's destroyed. It could be the wind or something. I'll find out when I get there. And then I'm gonna go up this road and around. And I think I'll forego setting any cameras here and set them up on that higher level where all the tree breaks and all that stuff was. And I did find formations up there. So I'm gonna go up off trail, I guess you suppose, and go up through here and look at that stick formation. Here's the formation, or where the formation was. It's totally gone now. As you can see, this tree is back standing up, when originally it was pushed all the way to the ground like that with the sticks around it. So possibly the wind tore it up, or who knows, maybe another predator got into it, or the Bigfoot itself tore it up. It's hard to say. But I'm gonna go right through this way and see what I can find under the. I know there were some more structures on this top, so I'm gonna go check it out and see what's going on. It's definitely beautiful back in here and a beautiful day. So worst case scenario, we're having a good time enjoying the outdoors. All right, I will pop back on if I see something interesting, or when I get ready to set the game cameras. Okay, hard climb, but I made it up here to where all those breaks and stuff were last year that were fresh. Now, of course, they're not now, because it makes me wonder, and I don't know, I've not got out to where I want to go yet, but it makes me wonder if maybe they are just on this side of the mountain or in this general area in late summer and fall, and maybe in the winter they go back somewhere else. I don't know. I've not seen anything I thought was really Bigfoot related so far, but that can change in a hurry. And I also want to tell you, I know some of you probably know if you watched last season, that I had a problem with my leg. Well, I'm still having that problem to some degree. It comes and goes now, but I did find out what was causing it. It's a problem with my back. It's that sciatic nerve gets pinched from time to time, and it affects my leg, mostly from my knee down on my left side. I mean, not a whole lot you can do for it, really. It ain't hurting so bad that I can't function. I just have to do some stretches and stuff like that and try to, keep it mobile best I can. I am starting to wear a brace a little bit on that knee. One of those pressure point braces that pushes on a pressure point on the side of your calf. And that really seems to help me anyways. But I'm gonna ease on around to where that old swampy area used to be. I guess it's still there, maybe really swampy now after all the rain. And maybe we can find something or a good place to set up our cameras. Because if Bigfoot is not in here right now, who knows, he may be in here next week, and we want to have a camera up if we can and maybe catch him. All right, here we go. All right, I'm here at the swamp area. A few deer tracks over there, but that's about it so far. I normally set a camera right here somewhere. Actually, that's usually set two. I'll probably do that. I don't know exactly how how the deer population is going to be affected this year. I mean, how it's going to affect Bigfoot, because we had a lot of die-off last year from blue tongue, and they seemed like it was something else come through and hit them too. But they're looking in Kentucky to maybe put a 5-year ban on deer hunting, just because we lost so many deer last year. And we do know that Bigfoot will feed on deer if the opportunity presents itself. So I don't know what kind of effect that'll have on things. But I want to find a good place here, maybe going around a little bit and see if I can find a good place to set up a camera. There's that tree break from last year over there, but I'm gonna go around this way and try to set up a camera. That strap on this backpack gets caught on my Fitbit watch. Fitness thing or bob, whatever it's called. Okay, how about we go on to the next? Alright, well that's one camera down. I think I'll set the other up in the head of this hollow and see what we can find. Okay, I think I'll set that other game cam or another game cam right here shooting kind of like that. I'm sure surely something walks through there around that little creek or something. Maybe I set one that way and then there's nothing shooting down that way. Oh, I'm definitely going to put one right here, I do believe, shooting that way. So, alright, I'm going to do that right quick. Okay, after a little bit of fiddling around with it, I finally got it set up, but this is a new game cam. It does actually high definition video, and it also records audio. And I got these at a real good deal. The video quality seems to be real good. I'm kind of anxious to see how they do in the mountains. I've got another brand new one at home. I'm not even set up yet. I'm gonna just make sure this baby's working. And I guess it is, so hopefully it is anyways. So we're gonna pack up our stuff and find one more place to set this other game cam, and then we're gonna explore maybe just a little bit. Okay guys, I have set the last game cam, kind of camouflage it just a little bit, make sure it's working. It is. Got us a good shot of the creek. Yeah, if anything comes by or whatever, we should catch it. All right, I'm gonna see if I can. Ooh, wind. I know you're hearing wind noise. I'm gonna see if I can hike back to the four-wheeler. Talk to you when I get there, unless I find something interesting. Burning up, guys. Okay, I guess that'll do it for this episode. We've got out 3 game cameras. We scouted around. We've seen how things have changed from the winter of last year to the spring of 2018. There has been some changes due to the water and the wind and the snowfall and freezing and thawing. So there wasn't a whole lot of tracks to be had this right now. Did see some deer tracks. Seen it was either probably a coyote track. It could have been a hunting dog, but I doubt it. It's probably just a coyote track, and we've seen some where turkeys have been scratching, things like that. But what we got now, we got the flies are very bad up through there. But we got 3 game cams out right now. So what we'll do, we'll wait. I'll probably wait 30 days before I come back and get them. But during that time, we're going to do some other adventures, or we're going to go some other places. But for today, I'm going to take this here four-wheeler, and I'm going to ride around a little bit and enjoy some time out in the mountains. You guys be good, and I appreciate you watching.